Day before yesterday, the BBC released the Modi question. What happened? Two parts. They have released two parts that goes more than 50 minutes each. But in a democratic country we are living, even in a democratic country, we are unable to view those videos. The government is coming forward to block those videos wherein the public cannot get the access to those videos, and they should know the truth. If you are really truthful and if you are really innocent, when the prime minister is really innocent, why should he come forward to block those videos in YouTube? Because Derek O'Brien, the member of parliament who belonged to Trinamool Congress, he tweeted in his Twitter account about this Modi question, and then the Twitter got his post down. The Twitter deleted, and they sent a mail that it can't happen. And now he has posted it. That has got more than 1 lakh views. Now the tweet is not there. Even this is the situation. This is the pathetic condition of a member of parliament. Then how about laymen and the ordinary citizens? And even the ministers like Harin Pandya, his own ministers, those who shared the cabinet with him when he was the CM, his own minister Harin Pandya, who had some difference of opinion with Modi, had to face a tragic and suspicious end. He died tragically and suspiciously. I'm not raising any suspicion on his death. Subramanya Sami, once the ex-MP of the BJP, now who is in the member of BJP, he gives an interview in the BBC that the end of Harin Pandya is tragic and suspicious. Are we living in a country that is ruled by the constitution? Are we living in a country that is ruled by the constitution that was drafted by the father of our constitution, B.R. Ambedkar? What's happening in a republic country like India? Now every media like NDTV and News 18 all have been purchased by the ruling party. The court has got no independence in a country that is run by the constitution. So when constitution is gone, everything is gone. Now we are going to mark our 74th Republic Day. In this auspicious occasion, I would like to share some of my thoughts. Now, our forefathers struggled a lot. They fought for the independence and to make this country a republic. In this auspicious occasion, I would like to recollect, I would like to remember how the constitution of our country was crafted, because this is Republic Day. In this day, we must remember how deeply, how sincerely they crafted, especially our father of our constitution, Dr. B.R. Ambedkar. Systematically, he crafted this. Why I am very keen on this word? Because he crafted the constitution, just because in this very constitution of our Indian Republic of India, in this very constitution, everyone is getting accommodated. Say, for example, if it is an Arab country, if it is some Gulf region, it is very easy for them. Even if it is a Western country, even you can take the Sri Lankan government. It is very easy to schedule or to write a constitution for them or to prepare a constitution for them, because in that particular country, a particular religion, a particular language, a particular region will be there, particular sentiments will be there. So there is no need of putting extra efforts to craft a constitution. But when it comes about a country like India, wherein n number of regional beliefs, n number of languages, n number of culture, n number of caste, n number of ethnics, a lot of things to be considered when you are crafting a constitution. So when it came about crafting a constitution, Dr. B.R. Ambedkar took some huge effort to craft this constitution. So we must be thankful to our father of our constitution, Dr. B.R. Ambedkar, for making this country a beautiful republic through its constitution, through its outstanding constitutional values. Now, I would like to tell you a story. Through that story, I would like to give some example. That is, there was a student, and that student was taught by his teacher to pronounce electricity. He always pronounced electricity. His teacher kept on insisting him, kept on teaching him, hey, pronounced electricity. It is not electricity. But again and again, he pronounced electricity. Fed up with the procedures, he wanted to meet his father, the student's father. He asked the student to go and bring his father. He went and he brought his father. He complained that the teacher complained the situation to the father, and he explained everything. See what's happening here. I'm trying to teach him how to pronounce electricity, but constantly he is pronouncing electricity. How is it happening? What can I do? We have to do something to make this child learn things. And immediately after observing everything, the father replied, "Sir, what I can do, because it is his capacity." The father replied. And then stand by the reply of the father. Stand by the reply of the father. After imagining everything, what to do now, he went to the he called the father and the son the door. He dragged them to the office of principal. He complained everything, whatever happened in the classroom with the boy, with the student, and then with the boy and his father. Sir, see this guy, see the student. When I taught him electricity, he is not pronouncing it properly, and he is telling electricity. And fed up with the process, I called his father to complain this thing. When I complained this thing to his father, he started telling me that it is his capacity. What can be done? What can be done more? I can't do anything. I can't help it. It is his capacity. After keenly observing everything, the principal, okay, now the student is unable to pronounce electricity, so he is pronouncing electricity. And when it is escalated to the father, even the father is unable to pronounce capacity, and he is pronouncing capacity. Okay. He called the principal, I'm sorry, he called the teacher and the son, the student and his father, three of them he called, and advised them and informed them and advised them. He told them what to do. This is a critical position. So this is the position. Don't do publicity of this, he said. This is what the constitution lies. Constitution is like our principle. Why people laugh when I say this? Because the student can pronounce electricity. Even the father can pronounce capacity, but a principal cannot pronounce it as publicity. So constitution is like principle. Now in India, the constitution is under constant attack. Every pillars of the constitution is getting demolished, and they are trying to rip it apart. Especially every country has its own constitution, but every country it may be the ruling party, it may be the opposition party. The party may differ, but their aim and goal is to preserve the constitution. Wherever you can go and search, but let it be a monarch, let it be a democratic country, let it be whatever it is, even though it is a monarch, even though if it is a democratic country, whatever country it may be, they will be constantly concerned about their constitution and to safeguard the values of their constitution. But only autocrats and dictators will ruin. Only autocrats and the dictators will demonstrate the constitutional setting. Now there are pillars like media is a pillar of the constitution. Judiciary is the pillar of our constitution. Now it is evident, it is pertinent to note, it is evident that even a layman can understand what's happening in our country. There is a systematic assassination of our constitution. The constitution, as I said you before, as I was discussing before, even in Arabic countries, accommodating a particular religion, a particular group, or a particular language is very, very easy. But when it comes about a country like India, it is really a difficult task to accommodate everyone, to accommodate all religion, to accommodate all kind of belief, to accommodate all kind of sentiments. So it is a distinctive constitution, our Indian constitution. But now, under the regime of the BJP, the constitution is under constant attack. Now the constitution is under constant attack. Say, for example, the media. Day before yesterday, the BBC released the Modi question. What happened? Two parts. They have released two parts that goes more than 50 minutes each. But in a democratic country we are living, even in a democratic country, we are unable to view those videos. The government is coming forward to block those videos. wherein the public cannot get the access to those videos, and they should know the truth. If you are really truthful and if you are really innocent, when Modi, when the Prime Minister is really innocent, why should he come forward to block those videos in YouTube? Because the Derek O'Brien, the member of parliament who belonged to Trinamool Congress, he tweeted in his Twitter account about this Modi question, and then the Twitter got his post down. The Twitter deleted, and they sent a mail that it can't happen. And now he has posted it. That has got more than 1 lakh views. Now the tweet is not there. Even this is the situation. This is the pathetic condition of a member of parliament. Then how about laymen and the ordinary citizens? We are living in a republic country wherein our constitution is a distinctive constitution among all other constitutions in the world. But still, in a republic country, we have been ruled like an autocrat rule, like a dictatorship rule under the Modi regime. And the Modi question very clearly speaks, where we can read, and I have seen those videos as well. It very clearly states that Modi is against a particular community. Modi is against the Muslim community. With a systematic raping thinking, they went on to rape all the Muslim women there in Gujarat. And even the ministers like Harin Pandya, his own ministers, those who shared the cabinet with him when he was the CM, his own minister, Harin Pandya, who had some difference of opinion with Modi, had to face a tragic and suspicious end. He died tragically and suspiciously. I'm not raising any suspicion on his death. Subramanya Sami, once the ex-MP of the BJP, now who is in the member of BJP, he gives an interview in the BBC that the end of Harin Pandya is tragic and suspicious. Are we living in a country that is ruled by the constitution? Are we living in a country that is ruled by the constitution that was drafted by the father of our constitution, B.R. Ambedkar? What's happening in a republic country like India? So this is the $1 million question. Constantly, systematically, gradually, our constitution is getting dismantled by the hands of the rulers now. The rulers of BJP, especially Modi and Amit Shah duo. The constitution is being ripped apart. It's being ripped apart. They are tearing it into pieces. And also judiciary. When Arun Goyal got appointed as the election commissioner, the 5 judges bench led by Honorable Justice K.M. Joseph questioned those appointment. How a person who is going to get retired very soon, within weeks, is giving us voluntary retirement, and it is being accepted. When 5 of the names are pending before the Prime Minister's office, his name is getting recognized and his name is getting approved, and he is being announced as the election commissioner. How is it happening in a country? We are not questioning his credentials, but the procedures followed here. The court asked, but what kind of reply did the court get then? From the high court officer, from the attorney general of the government, how did he reply? The court should shut its mouth. And Kiran Rijiju, the law minister, constantly he is in fight and conflict with the Supreme Court and the collegium system. He is constantly in fight and rift with the collegium system of the apex court. Now he questions, if the highest court, if the apex court thinks that we are sitting on the decision of the collegium, then let the court decide its own. Let the court issue its own notification. We are not sitting on anyone's notification. And the Attorney General wants the court to then, if you think that he is going beyond, he is actually crossing the Lakshman Rekha, then let the court issue a contempt of court. Again, the court is asking, why we should be rhetoric? A law minister doesn't he know that he should not cross these borders? The court is asking. Again, the Attorney General is replying that following the rule of land is rhetoric. What you are trying to tell me? He is asking the court. Now, where is the respect for the court? Now, where is the respect for the media? Now, every media like NDTV and News 18 all have been purchased by the ruling party. The court has got no independence in a country that is run by the constitution. So, when constitution is gone, everything is gone. When constitution is gone, the country is no more a republic country. Let's pray. First of all, let's pray the Almighty, as we are God believers of God. But I'm not an atheist, so I very truly, strongly believe in God to safeguard my wonderful nation. the beautiful, my beautiful country, wherein I can find lot of n number of beliefs, n number of languages, n number of ethnics, n number of regions are there in my country. It should be governed and ruled by the constitution, and I cannot leave my country to die in the hands of monarch or a dictator. We must resolve in this auspicious day. We must resolve in this auspicious day to safeguard and protect our country through the constitution of our country, and this we must strive and we must fight to retain this country as a republic country in this auspicious day. Thank you.